How to know you need a grief counselor. It can be hard to know that you need a grief counselor because after you lose a loved one, you think you're fine. You think that you're just moving along with life. And you have people around you that, after the funeral, everybody just acts like, okay, this person's gone. Now it's time to move on. And so you move on. And so for me personally, after I lost my mom, I went to the funeral. I had my mother's obituary, which I framed, but it took me the longest time to frame it. But what I did is I just threw myself into work. I thought it was a bad joke that my mom had passed away. I thought there was no way possible that this could be happening to me, and how in the world could my mom be gone? And I'd watch as the days go on and holidays would go on and my mom didn't come back. And then I'd find that somehow, some way, this like wave of, I don't know what it was, like a cloud or heavy weight would just come over me. And I might be happy and excited and having a good day. And then all of a sudden, there'd just be this wave that would just come over me. And I would just feel so sad. And I think about my mom and I would cry. And sometimes I try to hold it in. And I thought I was dealing with my grief by pushing my mom's loss out of my mind, but somehow it would just come back to me, and all I could think about was my mom. All I could think about was her, and how I was so angry. I was so angry at how it happened, and how she was gone now, and it wasn't fair. And other women, they have their moms. Why don't I have my mom? I was angry. There were times I didn't even want people to even talk about my mom because I loved her so much. But eventually, once the waves of grief kept coming over and lasting longer and longer times where I'd feel demotivated and sad and like I just couldn't help it, I knew it was time to get a grief counselor.